Grace Quotes. How are we doing today? Pastor Randy here. Video quote comes from Charles Haddon Spurgeon. He says this: there can be no peace between you and Christ while there is peace between you and sin. Let me say that again. There can be no peace between you and Christ while there is peace between you and sin. Let me ask you a question. What does it mean to receive Jesus Christ? What must a person do in order to be saved? Well, some people respond and say we need to do altar calls. Okay, there could be a place for that. But what does an altar call mean? Is it just walking an aisle? If you walk an aisle, is Jesus now your Savior and you're bound for heaven? Is it praying a prayer? Is it maybe raising a hand? Well, some would go further and say you must respond by opening your heart to Jesus, receiving Jesus in your life. Again, okay, well, that's good, but what exactly does that mean? Well, some will go further and say we need to simply believe, because that's what the Bible calls us to do. We're saved not based upon our works, but rather we're saved based upon our faith in Jesus Christ. And that's true as well. And quite often they will quote verses like John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that whoever believes in him will not die but have everlasting life." Great verse. There it is. You want Jesus? You need to believe in him. But let's make sure we understand that Jesus in the context was talking to Nicodemus. And Nicodemus was told that he needs to be born again, that he needs to renounce his old way of living and be born again and come underneath the lordship of Christ. Well, then they'll turn to maybe Acts 16:31, where Paul and Silas were beaten and they were thrown in jail. And the Philippian jailer rushed up to them and said, "Sirs, what must I do to be saved?" And they respond by saying, "Believe upon Jesus Christ." Well, there it is again. You must believe upon Jesus. Well, again, that's true. But let's not forget that they were beaten by rods just prior to being jailed. They were being jailed, and the Philippian jailer had to realize that that fate might also await him if he believed upon Jesus Christ. There was a cost there for him. Well, how about Romans 10:9? If you confess with your mouth that Jesus as Lord and believe in your heart, there it is, that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Yes, we must believe in all those things. But it also does say that we must confess Jesus as Lord. Not just Jesus as Savior, but Jesus as Lord of our lives. So what does it really mean to believe upon Jesus? Is it just to simply say that I believe that he existed and that he was a good man that lived a long time ago? Well, most people have faith like that in George Washington or Abraham Lincoln. There must be more to just intellectual assent. James 2:19 says that the demons believe, and at least they shudder, it says. Belief in Jesus is more than an intellectual acknowledgement. There has to be a reliance upon him as well. And that's what that Greek word belief, pisteuo, actually means. It means to trust in him. It means to cling to him. It means to rely upon him. That is saving belief. That is saving faith. So may you acknowledge Jesus as Lord, meaning he is your master, and that you are connected to him in such a way that you are willing to allow your good shepherd to take you wherever he chooses to lead you. That you love his word, that you submit to his word, and that you follow his instructions as he leads you to green pastures. That will give you tremendous joy. It will honor your Savior, and will also give you assurance to know that you are rightly connected to Jesus Christ. Thanks for watching. Again, check out our website, www.gracequotes.org. And thanks for checking out these videos. Give us a couple thumbs up if you like them, and feel free to leave some comments on the bottom. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.